So Gaurs is a technical organization and we are focusing on providing sustainable solutions to the dyeing and processing industry. As we are all aware, the world is moving towards sustainability more and more, and people are moving towards greener fuels, sustainable energies, etc. And we are fully focused on providing our best sustainable machinery for the dyes and processing industry. So we've got European principles who are all providing sustainable solutions. Now when I say sustainable, it's more on less of energy, less water, less utilities. I've got the pre-treatment ranges. We don't need any chemicals. We do the bleaching using the ozone gas. The ozone generators come with the machine. I have got the dyeing solutions, continuous dyeing, wherein it is without salt, without steam, and we are able to achieve dyeing within 1 or 2 liters a kilo. So we are talking 1:1 liquor ratio in today's world. Then we've got bleaching and washing ranges, wherein you can get washing results in about 10 liters a kilo. So overall, if we look at sustainability in the pre-treatment and dyeing process, we are able to achieve the dyeing results in 20 liters per kilo compared to the industry standard of 60 liters a kilo today. Going forward, all these solutions, whether it's the soft flow dyeing machines, it is the stenters, they are all running on energy efficient IE4 motors, which is classified at 93.6% efficiency. So at every stage of the process, right from pre-treatment to final finishing, we've got the complete range of machinery which can really add value to a customer's requirements. Correct. On the technical textiles and non-woven space, we've got the complete range of machinery to manufacture different types of products. It could be as simple as manufacturing a canvas or a tent, or it could be as complex as manufacturing an airbag or do a pre-preg for a carbon impregnation units. So we have the complete range of solutions there. Currently we are having an installation being done at one of India's biggest customers, where we are giving them a complete non-woven line, and the waste of the non-woven line will be recycled in a real-time basis, and we are aiming at a waste reduction of 3 to 4% to 0.2%. So that's the kind of savings and the kind of value we bring to our customers at the moment. So right from coating lines, pre-pregnation units, de-oiling ranges to stenters, drying ranges, we've got the entire value chain which can help our customers. Sure. See, in a typical dye house today, when we talk about the dyeing solutions, the maximum amount of water is being consumed in the pre-treatment, in the dyeing and the washing process. Industry standards or the customers tell me that they are using anywhere between 60 liters to 80 liters of water. Now when I say 80 liters of water, using our machinery, you can bring down the same consumption down to about 20 liters, which is a massive, almost 80% savings there. What is more interesting is, now these solutions, like my dyeing machine is only 6 kilowatts of power. The washing range is only 22 kilowatts. If you have a solar panel on top, you can practically run the dye house at zero energy usage from the main line. So that brings in a lot of sustainability, and that is where the international brands are now pushing people to go for. So in that sense, if you look at it, a truly sustainable solution is what we have on the table to offer to the customers. So basically, Gaurs is a technical organization. We don't work with a typical sales team and a service team kind of a setup. In our case, it is a more integrated experience that we are offering to the customers. So when I say that, what I mean is, any customer who's looking at a technical solution should look at evaluating Gaurs as an option. Yes, we could be an option, but if you start discussing with us, who knows, we could be a preferred partner in the journey. And what we do is, we don't sell machinery. In our case, the Gaurs is in the business of trust. We are here to build the trust with the customer. Yes, as the customer, you have the money, you have a choice of various things. But what we bring to the table, if you're ready and open to discuss with us, listen to us, we are able to help you reduce your capex investment and also give you solutions which are more sustainable in the long run. It will reduce your maintenance cost. It will use your consumptions of utilities, and in the long run, it could be beneficial to you. So if any of this makes sense to you, or you find it even 1% interesting, you should come forward and evaluate us as one of the options. Yes. So what is happening is, now in Europe, everybody knows that they are going to go by 2030. They devise some plans to go fully sustainable, and you will not be able to sell a fabric which is not dyed sustainably. There are many other people in the market who are saying they are sustainable. But the question is, what is the meaning of sustainability? How do you quantify that sustainability? Very few people in the market are able to do that. In our case, the offerings that we are giving to the customers, we already have some brands. The global brands have already invested in this, and they are promoting these kind of solutions. Most of the machines that we have are approved by the global brands. So if you are investing in this, or any customer is investing in this kind of machinery, he is assured that the fabric that is coming out is going to have a preference with the global buyers. And I think in today's world, if a customer knows or is aware that, okay, if I put this machine, these are the buyers he can target, and he can reach a global platform faster compared to the competition. That is the value we are bringing to the table. So we are not just supplying the machine, we are giving an entire ecosystem around that machine to this customer. Yes, so I can give you an example, like one of the global brands, H&M, they have come up with a global program, they call it Plan Zero Global. So after COVID, H&M and Zara, these are the two names which tried to look at various different machinery. So they evaluated all the machinery manufacturers around the world and they came up with three companies who are doing the sustainable bleaching, sustainable dyeing and sustainable washing. And in case of these two buyers, they say any future dye house, if they want to have a state-of-the-art machinery, they should have this particular bleaching, this particular dyeing and this particular washing. Incidentally, for me, I'm happy to tell you that Gaurs is having all these three machinery manufacturers within our portfolio. At the moment, we are in discussions with other retailers as well, whose names I cannot declare at the moment. But there are trials being done with some of the leading brands. And I think we are very well in the position to create a niche area for ourselves by collaborating with customers on one side and with the global brands on the other side. So what we see is textiles is already contributing to a large chunk of the GDP of India. And with the current government saying a one plus China policy and people looking at options other than China, India is very well poised to take on the lead, provided we are able to do that. So it needs coming together from all different people, whether it is the customers, whether it is the machinery suppliers, the consumption, the dyes chemical suppliers, as well as the buyers. So once that ecosystem is there, I mean, to a large extent, we are already doing it in bits and pieces. Like we are in Tirupur, this is the knit hub of the world. But India is very well poised to become the fashion capital of the world or the textiles capital of the world. For this and going forward, when buyers are pushing sustainability and low water usage, everything, what I see as a machinery supplier is the customer now should start getting into what kind of value he is bringing in this fabric. No longer the fight is on the volumes. It is no longer how cheap you can make. Now probably is the value addition that you are bringing there. And I think we are very well poised as an industry to bring in that value. We just need to be a bit more proactive. We just need to get into deeper technical things when we are buying any product or we are selling any product. And I think once we do that, we are very well positioned to take advantage of this opportunity that is presented to us.